breeding for Mendelian characters in game fowl. In chicken breeding, there are hundreds of contrasting pairs of Mendelian characters. Of these, only a few are interest to the game fowl breeder. These are the ones related to comb, from, and color, straight versus pigom. In game fowl, there are several pairs of contrasting Mendelian factors. One pair is straight versus picum in this pair. Picum is dominant and straight comb is recessive. All straight comb individual have two copies of the straight comb genes. Picum individuals may have two copies of the genes for picum, or one copy each of the genes for picum and straight comb. Because picum is dominant, an individual that carries the picum gene will be picum. Even if you also have the straight comb gene, a chicken that has two copies of the picum gene is said to be pure or homozygous for picum. If he has two copies of the straight comb, then he is pure or homozygous for straight comb. Ibig sabihin po, pure. We could also say that heterozygous for straight comb, but regardless of how we express it, any chicken carrying either one or two copies of the genes from picum will be picum. In order to be straight comb, the chicken must lack the picum genes and carry two copies of straight comb genes. It is a simple matter of to establish a strain of game fowl that will breed through the straight comb trait. All we have to do is choose a breeding pair of trio, all of which have straight combs. Since straight combs fowl do not carry the genes for picum, all offspring from straight comb fowl will straight comb, and so will all subsequent generation. To establish a true breeding strain of picum fowl is somewhat more difficult because a picum chicken may carry two copies of the genes for picum and therefore be pure or homozygous for picum, or he may carry one copy each of the picum and straight comb genes and therefore be heterozygous or mixed for the picum trait. Here it is convenient to introduce another pair of terms commonly used by geneticists. All chickens that carry the gene from picum are picum. Their combs look alike, but their genetics can be different because a picum individual may or may not be pure for picum. We say that the phenotype is picum, but the genotype is either homozygous, pure, or heterozygous, mix. In order to establish a strain of game fowl that will breed true for the picum trait, we need to start with a pair or trio, all of whose members are homozygous or pure for the picum trait. This is why it is a bit more difficult to establish a true breeding picum strain, especially if we merely continue selecting picum breeder in the hope of eventually breeding of the straight comb genes. The straight comb genes can remain hidden only to reappear somewhere down the line. The easiest thing to do is to raise the original picum brood fowl to make sure they are pure for picum. To do this, simply breed the picum cocker hen to straight comb mute at hatch to comb mate and hatch to 10 to 12 eggs. If all the chicks are picum, then the cocker hen is pure picum. If any straight comb chicks show up, then the picum parents is heterozygous, means mix for the picum genes, and therefore should not be used. In fact, breeding heterozygous picum to a straight comb mate will produce 50% straight comb chicks and 50% picum chicks. Once you have found pure picum brood fowl, you will never see another straight comb in that strain. If you wish to add new picum blood, be sure to test outside breeders to make sure that they are pure picum, or you will introduce the straight comb genes which will be hidden in the first generation but will crop up in the later generation. Okay. If two picums are bred together, several results are possible depending on the genotype of the parents. If both parents are pure PCOM, their chicks will all be PCOM. If both parents are heterozygous for PCOM, they will produce on average 75% PCOM and 25% straight COM. If one parent is pure PCOM and the other is heterozygous for PCOM, then all chicks will be PCOM. But half of them will carry the hidden straight COM genes which will show up in the later generation. Rose versus PCOM. Rose COM game fowl are rare, but it is perhaps worth mentioning that in the rose versus straight contrast COM, rose COM is dominant over straight, and the rose straight crosses behave exactly in the P straight pair already described, with rose COM playing the role of PCOM. Crosses of rose COM and PCOM do not behave as a simple Mendelian pair. Crosses of rose with PCOMs give the walnut comb, sometimes called the Cushion comb. Breeding walnut combs together give individual with rose, P, walnut, and surprisingly 1/16 single combs. The reason for the appearance of single combs in this cross is understood, but it is complicated and beyond the scope of this article. It is also not of any obvious practical value of the cocker. Okay. Color breeding of game fowl. The most common colors of game fowl are red, gray, white, and black. The order of dominance of this color is black, gray, red, white. There is also dominant pile genes which can interact with these color genes to give the beautiful white or blue pile colors. Other genes called dilution factors can lead to the blue fowl, and there is a dominant gene from spangling which interact in complicated ways to produce a spangled game fowl with various degree of spangling. The gene for grayness dominant over red and sex links are observed astutely that we have mated gray hens with red cock. The result stag will always gray and the plumage red. This is a well-known case of sex linkage among commercial poultry. It is surprising that more cockers have not noticed it. The genes that determine whether a chicken will be gray or red is carried on chromosome called the Z chromosome, capital Z. In order for a chicken to male, he must carry 2 Z chromosome. Male chicken have no 2 paired Z chromosome. In the female, there is only 1 Z chromosome, and it's paired with a small chromosome that seems to have no effect and has been called the zero chromosome. The male birds carry 2 Z chromosome and are designated Z-Z. The male will continue 1 Z chromosome to each offspring, but the hen will contribute either a Z chromosome or a zero chromosome. The chicks that get the Z chromosome from the hen will be Z-Z, is will therefore be males. Those that get of zero chromosome from the hens will be Z0 and will therefore be females. The next sex links effect comments about because the Z chromosome also carries the contrasting genes. From the gray or red coloration, each Z chromosome will carry either the gray genes, capital G, or the red genes, small r. The gray gene is represented by a capital letter to indicate that is dominant over red. A red cock could be represented as Z-R. Z-R. He is male because he has 2 Z chromosome, and he is red because he has 2 R genes. A gray cock should be either C-G, C-G, or C-G, or C-small g. He will be male because he has 2 chromosome, and he will be gray because he has either 1 or 2 one or two capital G genes. And G is dominant, so a red cock is always pure for red, but a gray cock can be either pure or half red. The hen has only one C chromosome paired with a blank 0 chromosome. The C chromosome of the hen is C-G. If C is gray or C-R, if C is red, if a gray hen is mated to a red cock, the Z chromosome that carries maleness also carries the dominant genes for gray, so all male chicks will be gray. Chicks that receive the blank 0 chromosome will be female, will carry only one Z chromosome and only the red gene from their sire and will therefore be red females. Since there is a 50-50 chance of a chick receiving the Z chromosome from the hen, there will be 50% males and females on the average. Okay.